Imagine you are planning your next vacation. You open ChatGPT and ask what are the best places to visit in India during December, and it gives you beautiful suggestions. That's generative AI. It creates ideas, text, images, or code for us. Now, let's say you move on to a travel chatbot. You type in your dates and it finds flights for you. That's an AI agent, a specialized tool that takes action on a specific task. But here is where it gets interesting. Imagine an AI that does not just give suggestions or wait for you to tell it what to do. Instead, it books the flights, check visa requirements for you, compare hotel deals, and even creates a personalized plan for you, all by itself while coordinating different systems. That's agentic AI. AI that can plan, decide, and orchestrate multiple agents to achieve a single goal. So the big question is, are we moving from AI that simply talks to AI that actually acts, to AI that can truly think and coordinate for us? By the end of this session, you will not only understand the difference between generative AI, AI agents, and agentic AI, but also why this shift could change the way we work, learn, and live. Hello, everyone. This is Asutosh Kumar from QA Testing Lab. I'm glad to have you guys back for another engaging session. So, generative AI, Gen AI, it is a short form of generative artificial intelligence. It is a type of AI that can create new content such as text, images, videos, musics, or even code, and it can generate output whenever we give any kind of input to it. Its focus is basically on creation and generation and not making any decisions or taking any actions. While doing this, it uses machine learning models or large neural networks which are trained on large data sets to learn patterns, structures, or any kind of relationship between the entities. Once trained, it can generate output that looks like it is generated by a normal person. Let's see some of the examples of Gen AI. So for the first is the text generation. So for text, we are having ChatGPT or Google Gemini and many others which we can use for writing articles, emails, or code. Second one is the image generation. So for image generation, we are having Midjourney, DALL-E, which we can use for creating digital arts or design. For music, we have tools like Iva or Suno, which we can use for composing original music. For creating videos, we have tools like Runway or Pika Labs, which are capable of generating short videos from text. Let's discuss some of the key features. So first is the content creation. As we have discussed in above examples that it can easily generate content for text, images, music, or videos. Second one is the conversational ability. In this case, a chatbot or a virtual assistant feel less like a robot and more like a helpful partner during the conversation. Third one is the personalization. In this case, a system or an application uses artificial intelligence to tailor its output, recommendations, or content to the specific individual needs. And the last one is the multimodality. It is a type of artificial intelligence that can understand and generate information across different data formats like from text to images, speech to text, or text to code, etc. Now let's go back to AI agents. In short, it is an autonomous problem solver that senses, thinks, and acts within a system or environment. AI agents are computer programs that can look at what's happening around them. They decide what to do and they can take action on their own to achieve a goal. There are different type of AI agents. Like first one is the reactive AI agent. We can take an example of thermostat, which is a very classic example. The thermostat sensors detects the current room temperature. And if the temperature is above a certain point, it will turn on the air conditioning, and if it's below a certain point, it will turn on the heater. Second one is the deliberative agents, which will plan before acting. Like example, route planner in Google Maps. Third one is the hybrid agents. It is a mix of both reactive as well as deliberative agents. Example, self-driving cars. And the fourth one is the learning agents, which will improve the performance with the feedback. Let's look at some examples. Chatbots. So AI chatbots have become a powerful tool for businesses to significantly improve their customer service and enhance the overall customer experience. Delivery robots. So these are the autonomous robots streamlining the delivery process efficiently, which is a great summary of what these machines are and what they can do. It highlights their core function and the benefits they offer. Next one is the voice assistant. So these uses artificial intelligence to understand and respond to human voice commands. They act as a hands-free conversational interface for your devices. We can take example of Siri from Apple, Amazon, Alexa from Amazon, and Google Assistant from Google. Self-driving cars. These are the vehicles that can navigate and operate without any human input, which is made possible by a combination of technologies that act as the car sensors and different brains. Spam filter. It is an automated guardian that stands between users' inbox and the unwanted malicious emails. Now let's look at some of the key features of AI agents. Autonomy. So it is a device or system that can handle its own tasks and make its own decision without a person telling it what to do at every step, and that is why it is called as autonomous. Decision making. A system makes decision for itself based on a set of instructions like certain rules or logic. Perception. It takes inputs from its environment. Action. It means a system is capable of carrying out specific actions or completing jobs like sending an email or setting an alarm. Learning. Not all AI agents can improve over time, but the ones that do are often referred to as learning agents. They use machine learning to adapt and get better at their tasks based on experience. Let's look at some difference between Gen AI and AI agents. So Gen AI, it is a type of AI that can create new content based on patterns it has learned, whereas AI agents does not just create but also takes actions using tools or APIs and follows a specific plan. Let's move to Agentic AI. It is an ecosystem of intelligent, autonomous agents that plan, decide, act, collaborate to achieve certain complex goals. We can take example as a healthcare assistant, where we are having symptom checkers, medical knowledge base, doctor's availability, insurance verification, appointment scheduler, reminder and follow-ups. So remember, all these are different AI agents or different modules which are interacting with each other to complete a specific goal. So symptom checker module takes patient's input, whereas medical knowledge base API suggests possible specializations. Doctors availability API finds the suitable doctors, and the insurance verification modules checks the coverage of the person. The appointment scheduler books the slot for the patient with the doctor, whereas the reminder and follow-up module sends reminders and logs future follow-ups. Notice how agentic AI works like a conductor. The conductor or orchestrator decides the sequence in which it should work. Each agent or module performs its specialized task, and the final result is multi step, end to end automation. Let's look at some of the key features. So, this one is also autonomous. It works independently without needing step by step human guidance. Example, a system that not only suggests a trip plan but also book flights, hotels, taxis on its own without any human intervention. the same example which we have discussed at the start of this session. Goal oriented behavior focuses on achieving a specific objective rather than just responding. Example, a research AI that's given the goal find the best investment options and works across different data sources to reach that target. Planning and reasoning. It can break down a complex task into simple tasks and smaller steps and decide the best order to act. Take an example where it has to organize a conference. It first books the venue and then invites the speakers and then arranges the travel back to their hotel for them. Fourth one is the tool and API usage. It does not just produce outputs like text or images, it can call external tools, databases, as well as APIs. Example, fetching live weather data, then adjusting your travel plan automatically. Memory, which is basically a long-term memory for these agentic AI, these remembers past actions, context, and user preferences to make better future decisions. Example, now knowing you prefer evening flights, so it will always apply that preference while doing your bookings. Next one is the adaptability and learning. So it learns from feedback or changes in the environment. Example, if a stock trading strategy fails, it adjusts its approach over time and it changes its strategy. Last one is the multi-agent collaboration. So it can coordinate with other agents or subsystems to solve bigger problems. Example, one agent finds hotel availability, another checks the flights, another handles the visas, all working together under one roof, under one system. So let's discuss few more examples and try to understand the difference between AI agents and agentic AI. Single musician versus entire orchestra. So a single musician, which is an AI agent, whereas an entire orchestra, which is an agentic AI with a conductor that coordinates and leads the musicians and all band members to create a complex symphony. Take another example, chef versus kitchen brigade. So here a single chef is an AI agent, whereas kitchen brigade is an agentic AI. Imagine a single chef who is skilled at preparing one specific dish, but lacks the ability to create other dishes or not able to manage the full complete menu. Now think about a full kitchen brigade. This includes a head chef who will be the conductor, other chefs and their assistants, and various other specialized roles such as preparing vegetables, cooking sauces, baking breads, or plating dishes. Here, the head chef coordinates all these activities to deliver a complete multi course meal. Let's take another example, taxi driver versus ride sharing platform. Consider a single taxi driver who can take you directly from one city to another city. The driver knows the routes and can navigate the city but operates independently. Their availability is limited and pricing is often fixed or metered. Whereas Agentic AI, which is the ride sharing platform like Uber or Ola, coordinates a network of drivers, optimizes routes in real time, adjusts the prices based upon the demand, and ensures availability across wide area. The platform manages the entire process from booking to payment, providing a seamless and efficient transportation solution. This represents agentic AI, where multiple AI agents, drivers, in this case, are coordinated by a central system to provide a complete service. Take another example, individual player versus sports team. So here we are going to take an example of the football team. So skilled football player. Think of a highly skilled football player who possesses exceptional dribbling, passing, and shooting abilities. This player can perform individual feats of brilliance, but their impact is limited without the support and the coordination of the team. Whereas Agentic AI, the complete football team, with a coach, a defined strategy, and coordinated plays. Each player has a specific role, and their collective effort is essential for winning the game. The team works together, passing the ball, defending their goal, and executing the coach's strategy. This illustrates agentic AI, where multiple AI agents, players in this case, collaborate under a guiding framework, coach, and strategy to achieve a common objective, that is, winning the game. So let's come back to our vacation example. Generative AI helped us imagine the possibilities. AI agents helped us take specific actions like booking flights. And agentic AI connected the dots, turning a goal into a complete plan without constant human guidance. That's not just about travel. This is about how work, businesses, and even daily life are being reshaped. We are moving from tools that simply answer our questions to intelligent systems that act, and now toward AI that can truly orchestrate and collaborate with us. The real takeaway: generative AI is the foundation, AI agents are the building blocks, whereas agentic AI is the future of intelligence, the conductor of the orchestra. So, the question I'll leave you with is: are you ready to just use AI as a tool, or will you be prepared to collaborate with AI as a partner? Thank you for joining this session. I hope it not only clarified the buzzwords but also sparked your imagination for what's ahead. Take care. Bye.